going on, everybody? It's your boy Kinetic615 back for another one. So if you've been paying attention, we actually just got done with the game for week 9 against Rutgers. We'll recap that in a second. I did not have my mic available as I started to go live. My mic went dead. I thought it was charging before that. It was not, so I had to pivot to a no mic episode for the Rutgers game. So we'll go ahead and recap that and go over it. So just real quick, like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. This is a slow sim dynasty. We are not playing the games. We are building the team. We are letting the team go and seeing if we can build a championship winning team without just winning back-to-back championships and undefeated 17 seasons in a row, because we can beat the computer on the sticks, right? This is about team building. This is about player development. This is about the right scheme fit. This is about the playbooks. This is about all of the stuff that matters, and not being able to hide your deficiencies and all of that because you're good on the sticks. That's the point of this. So real quick, we'll recap where we're at with the team, what happened last week, and then we'll jump into this week's game. So we are in week 10 of the third season, 2027, with the Michigan Wolverines. We have brought back Connor Stallions to be the head coach of the Wolverines following the departure of Sharon Moore. We have offensive coordinator is the former head coach of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, PJ Fleck. Defensive coordinator is currently Connor Walker, former defensive coordinator for the Auburn Tigers. We are currently sitting at 6-2. In previous seasons, we did go 9-3 in both previous seasons, with 2025 capping off a Music City Bowl against Mississippi State. In 2026, losing to South Carolina in the Reliant West Bowl. This season so far, we have had some ups and downs. Started off the season very highly against the Buffalo Bulls, 52-17 at home. Then we went on the road to Austin, Texas, where we played well for none of it. Bryce Underwood had a disaster of a game, threw 4 or 5 interceptions, got benched for JKS in that game. And despite the 5 interceptions in the game and the 1 or 2 fumbles that we lost, we still only lost that game by 1 touchdown, but it was a loss. We returned home to defeat Eastern Michigan at home 70-6. We went into the week 4 bye week. Interesting little story here. Every single season, 25, 26, and 27, we have had a week 4 bye week. In 25 and 26, we lost the first game coming out of the bye week. In 25, it was at home to Wisconsin. In 26, it was at home to Indiana. The game to Indiana was particularly defeating because we went into the second half with a small lead and then proceeded to score no points and have an epic meltdown of disastrous proportions against Indiana that effectively ruined our 2026 season. This year, we were able to come out of the week 4 bye week going on the road at Indiana and got a 49-14 win on the road, which kickstarted a 3-game road swing where we got wins at Penn State and UCLA as well. Unfortunately, we did return home to lose by 7 points to the Oregon Ducks, which is why we are 6-2, but then bounced back with the previously mentioned game on the last episode last week for the at home against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, 48-7. A quick look through those stats, since we didn't get to, we're just going to look at the player stats. So in that game, Bryce Underwood threw 30 of 38 for 408 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, with a QB rating of 181.2 and completion percentage of 78%. In the rushing game, Hollywood Smothers, so we did have Jordan Marshall. He was our starting running back, but unfortunately it is likely that he has played his final game in college, because in the Penn State game, which unfortunately was his 5th game, which makes him ineligible for a red shirt, he tore his Achilles and is out for the entire season. Hollywood Smothers has stepped up into the lead back role in Jordan Marshall's absence, along with second-year player Diego Longoria. And then we had to take the red shirt off of the true freshman Trent Semple. He still is eligible technically for his red shirt because he hasn't actually played in the game yet. But it's right now our running back room is Hollywood Smothers, Diego Longoria, the fullback Kevin Trout, and Semple. Now we do have Micah Campana, but he has taken a red shirt unless things, if there's another injury in the room, because hopefully we're bringing him back to be the RB1 next season with Diego Longoria. Anyways, Hollywood Smothers carried the ball in this game 19 times for 67 yards and 2 touchdowns. Diego Longoria 4 for 38. Amarian Stewart, the slot receiver, 1 for 3. Bryce Underwood himself carried the ball 4 times, only 3 yards net when you factor in sack yardage loss. However, he did get 2 touchdowns on those 4 carries. Receiving yards and catches. Andrew Marsh, 6 catches, 131 yards, 1 touchdown. Brady Prescorn, 7 catches, 88 yards. Amarian Stewart, 6 catches, 73 yards. Micah Tease, 2 for 44. Hollywood Smothers, 4 for 34. Donovan Murph, 1 for 20. Diego Longoria, 2 for 12 and a touchdown. And then Kevin Trout, 2 for 6. In the blocking game, I hate this new patch that we move these things around. Andrew Sprague was the only one that gave up a tackle. He gave up 1 sack. However, he did have 9 pancakes in the game. So, dominant blocking by Sprague, 1 misstep. On defense, our tackles leader in this game was split between Deontay Liggins and Jalen McClain at 8 apiece. TFL's leader was split among 4 guys: Deontay Liggins, Jalen McClain, Wendell Gregory, and Marquise Lightfoot. Each had 3. Sacks leader, Marquise Lightfoot with 2. Jalen McClain, Wendell Gregory, and David Stone each recorded a sack. And then Edic Paye and Etta both were in on for half of the sack. No interceptions in the game. 2 PBUs by Shamari Earls, 1 each by Ted Hammond, Cole Sullivan, and Deshaun Spears. 2 forced fumbles in the game, 1 by Wendell Gregory, 1 by Zena Umeazulu. Neither were recovered by the Wolverines. Our kicker, in my opinion, the best kicker I've ever had in any Dynasty season, in any game, any of these games, or any team with this game. Otis Beck was again perfect, 2 of 2 from the field, with a long of 25 and 6 of 6 extra points. Real quick, this kicker is amazing. First year, started as a true freshman, 62 extra points, made every one of them. 15 field goal attempts on the season, only missed 1 of them. Second season, hasn't missed a single kick, extra point, or field goal, has been completely perfect, save for 1 field goal in his 2 years starting as a true freshman. Starting punter is a true freshman this year, Caleb Berryman, 1 punt for 35 yards. Kick returns, Amarian Stewart had 1 for 18. Punt returns, Amarian Stewart 4 for 33, and the Tees had 1 for a yard. All right, quick look at our depth chart. Now this is year 3, so it's going to be a mix of familiar Wolverine names, other names from college football who have transferred in, and a few freshmen and sophomore, even a couple junior players. No, I guess it would be freshmen and sophomore that we've recruited from, game creative players. So in the quarterback room, we've got Bryce Underwood, Jaron Kiawe Sagapolatelli, Bryce Baker, and CJ Carr. Actually, I actually have CJ Carr above Bryce Baker there. Running back room, Hollywood Smothers, Diego Longoria, Kevin Trout, and hopefully we don't have to use him, but Trent Semple. Fullback, Kevin Trout. Wide receiver room is junior Andrew Marsh, senior transfer Micah Tease, junior transfer Donovan Murph, redshirt sophomore transfer Julian McFadden, redshirt junior Amarian Stewart, and redshirt sophomore transfer John Anthony Hall. Tight end, we've got senior Brady Prescorn, redshirt junior transfer Luke Harpring, and redshirt sophomore converted wide receiver to tight end Jamar Browder. Left tackle, Blake Frazier, Andrew Babalola, and Brian Jordan. Left guard, Ty Haywood and Frank Willett. Avery Gash is actually the wow.
I'm not sure if you've been able to hear me through the controller mic on the PlayStation, but my headset was not plugged in this whole time, so hopefully you can hear me. I'm not going to recount everything that I've done on this episode. Sorry, not that big of a deal, but going to keep going through the depth chart here. So we got Avery Gash, who's a right guard. He is the first off the bench at both guard positions, but at left guard we've got Ty Haywood and Frank Willett. At center, we've got Tree Babalod, who's a redshirt senior transfer, and then redshirt sophomore Caden Strayhorn behind him. At right guard, so we've got George Cherry, who took the job from the expected starter Avery Gash. He's a second-year player, George Cherry, who has just developed really well. Former 4-star recruit, elite development trait, and yeah, I mean, like I said, he just was undeniable in his second year, taking the job from Avery Gash. We've also got second-year player Max Simonson at right guard. At right tackle, we've got Andrew Sprague, a true senior, along with a pair of redshirt freshmen, Dorian Hunley and Mike Wolf. At left edge on the defense, we've got Marquise Lightfoot, a senior in his second season with the Wolverines. Recent transfer redshirt junior Zena Umeazulu, and then redshirt junior Devin Baxter. At right edge, we've got transfer from this past offseason junior Wendell Gregory, along with redshirt junior Lugard Edekpai and redshirt freshman Brenton Brooks. At defensive tackle, we got redshirt senior Eno Etta, true senior David Stone, redshirt junior Ted Hammond, and redshirt sophomore Nate Marshall. Sam linebacker, redshirt freshman Cameron Booth. Same issue here as with George Cherry. He just kind of took the job from Jacob Oden, who's a converted safety to linebacker. At Mike linebacker, we've got Nathaniel Wusu-Boateng, transfer this year in redshirt junior Elijah Groves, and then redshirt freshman Cordell Carver. At will linebacker, Cole Sullivan, a true senior, along with second-year player Taylor Kiernan. Cornerback room, true junior Shamari Earls is CB1. We have the recent transfer redshirt senior Kelly Jones. Then we've got second-year player Deontay Liggins, a former 5-star elite recruit. Jaden Sanders, redshirt sophomore, redshirt junior Josiah Edmond, and then Tevis Metcalf is also in rotation there. At free safety, we've got Jalen McClain, a senior in his second season with the Wolverines. We've got Mason Curtis, a converted corner to safety. At strong safety, Deshaun Spears, Jordan Young, Christian Bodner. Spears and Bodner both transfers in from Florida State. True sophomore kicker Otis Beck. True freshman punter Caleb Berryman. Kick returners are Amarian Stewart, Dante Ahmad, and Micah Tees. Long snappers Max Simonson. Running back room is a little bit thin, so we got Smothers and Longoria pulling double duty here with third down back and power back. Slot receiver is Amarian Stewart with Julian McFadden and Donovan Murph also getting reps. Yep. So that's the depth chart. Alright, so here we are going to jump into the recruiting board. So we actually got some big time recruits this last week. I saw at the end of the last video, so we're going to go over them. So just a recap of our recruiting board so far. In the preseason, we got a commitment from 4-star defensive tackle Brian Colombo out of Ramsey, New Jersey. Then we got a commitment from 5-star offensive weapon projected as a running back, but he's an athlete, Steve Hayes out of Riverside, California, 5'10", 195. 5-star cornerback Evan Ekior out of Cartersville, Georgia. 4-star quarterback Ben Hyde out of Johnson City, Illinois. 5-star edge rusher Nick Souls out of Westchester, Ohio. Zeke Breeze, the 5-star wide receiver out of San Diego, California. And then these three right here, actually, yeah, so these three right here are the three that committed this week's. But we didn't cover these guys on the last episode because I was not on the mic. So let's go over it. So Nick Souls, a 5-star edge rusher out of Westchester, Ohio, 6'5", 222, ranked number 22 in the country and number 3 at the position of right edge. Zeke Breeze, a 5'11", 182-pound, 5-star gem receiver out of San Diego, California, ranked number 19 nationally and number 5 overall wide receiver, committed to Michigan over Southern California. Souls committed to Michigan over Penn State and Ohio State. Sergio Fiardo, 5-star offensive lineman out of San Diego, California, 6'5", 286 pounds, ranked number 1 nationally at the position of right tackle, number 7 nationally overall prospect. And then Mario Nunez, 5-star offensive lineman out of Acton, Massachusetts, 6'6", 289 pounds, ranked number 2 at right tackle, so just behind Fajardo, and number 8 nationally, committed to Michigan over Duke. 5-star wide receiver Dom Lawrence out of Springfield, Massachusetts, 5'10", 162, ranked number 3 at the position of wide receiver, number 10 nationally among all prospects, committed to Michigan over Boston College. And then we've got 5-star running back Stan Stewart out of West Hills, California, 6'1", 196 pounds, the number 2 ranked running back in the class, and number 30 overall national prospect, committed to Michigan over Texas. For Victor Ball, we are in first place on his board. He's now cut to top 5. We have a small lead over Georgia. They have a pipeline advantage over us, though. Let's take off, send the house. Let's see if we can schedule a visit. We cannot. So, because I've already got players scheduled for that visit. Alright. Well, let's just hard sell him. Let's put on the hard sell for aspirational goals. We'll add the 10 on there. Joe Worlow. So we have a very small lead over Ohio State and Alabama. We have him on campus for the Ohio State game. So if we can just make it to week 13 without him committing elsewhere, I think we can get him. Avery Rugamba. We are in a recruiting battle with Ohio State. We have them on campus for a visit this week against Illinois, so hopefully we can secure a commitment here. Steve Moang, we are currently unopposed up top of his board in top 5. We now know his pitch is Sunday player, so we're going to flip that to the hard sell. Kendall Hawker has unlocked us from his board, so we can put ours back on. So we know playing style, we know his pitch is gamer, so we'll go ahead and hard sell that. We did lose out on Bobby Mail from Maryland, who had a visit with him last week. We had a visit this week, but we weren't able to get to it. All right, Matt Keenan is in top 5. We can now put ours on him. It's too late to schedule a visit for him, but we know his pitch is clocked in, so let's just go ahead and put the full court press on and hard sell that, try to get back into this race. Mello LaRoque, we are first on his board in top 3 with a decent lead over Iowa and Tennessee, but Iowa has a visit with him this week, so that's dangerous. They might be able to pull him out from under us this week. Finau Theus, we have a small lead over Florida. Nobody has a visit until week 13. I think we'll probably secure him before then. Colin Washington is still in top 8. We're unlocked for his board now, so we can go ahead and put on send the house and try to see if we can get back into that. Eric Sherry, so this, I'm going to be honest, man, I think we're going to lose this one to Miami. We should, if we would have been able to get a commitment after last week, then we would have got him, but they've got a visit this week, so they're probably going to beat us out for him unless they lose their game. Ramon Corliss, we have surged into a decent lead over UCLA. We should get a commitment this week. Terrell Pilgrim, we're currently unopposed, so we're just going to keep going there. Levi Douglas, currently first place with a slight lead over Florida. We've got him on campus this week for a visit. Mike Dahl, we've cut to top 5. Let's take off, send the house. It's too late to schedule a visit. We know conference prestige and championship contenders, so let's soft sell aspirational goals. And let's soft sell proximity to, or conference legend. And then for Dwayne Nestor, we're in first place, top 8, with a decent lead over Boston College. We're just going to keep the hard sell on there. Alright. I don't think there's anything else we can do here. Alright, hold on guys. I gotta bounce out to the PlayStation dashboard. I gotta send a message to somebody real quick, so just 1 second guys. Sorry about that, guys. Had to send a message, then I got a phone call. Alright, so we're back. Alright, we did our recruiting. Let's go ahead and jump into the game. Again, this is a slow sim dynasty, so we are not going to play the game. And we are using my own custom playbooks. They are not glitched, they are not cheese. If anyone wants to verify for themselves or just wants to use them, you can download them both on, they're up for download. Skull Blue, D-Skull Blue. The Skull Blue is a, I'm sorry, it started as my own, out of my own frustration from the 2024 season with the basic offense that we were running against, or under Kirk Campbell, where I felt like we should have been, I felt like we should have been running a better offense for Alex Orji, a similar offense now for Bryce Underwood, and now it's kind of just evolved into my own personal preference of a play style. So just my own personal preference. It's what I like. I think it's effective. I don't think it's any more effective than the stock playbooks. It's just my preferred playstyle. The defensive book, same thing, but in this case it is my attempt to insert the amoeba defense created by Wink Martindale, popularized by Martindale, as well as others like Jesse Minter, Mike McDonald, Brian Flores, Danton Lynn, and a few others. And I try to take a little bit of inspiration from each of the versions of it. I am a Vikings fan, so I really like Brian Flores' version. Wolverines fan, Wink, McDonald, and Minter have all been the DC at Michigan over the past few years, so took a little bit of inspiration for all of them. It's a little bit more aggressive than the stock books. I think that it gets a little bit more pressure, but it also is susceptible to giving up big chunk plays in both the ground and the passing game. So it's just a trade-off I'm willing to make for my preferred play style. So let's get into this. I will do some bad commentary for the game. If it annoys you, I apologize, but it's fun for me. I'm just kidding. If it actually annoys you, comment and I'll shut the fuck up. So Amarian Stewart brings the kick out of the end zone. He should have just kneeled it down there. But we'll see what happens. So, all right. So we see a comparison there of two senior tight ends, Brady Prescorn and Devin Stoffel. Bryce Underwood comes out in shotgun, three receivers bunched tight right, one tight end on the line, single tailback Smothers. Hands it to Smothers, up the middle, gets maybe a yard, 2nd and 9 for Michigan. Shotgun, three receivers, one tight end. High snap, hands it to Smothers through the line, gain of about 5. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Empty backfield for Underwood. 5 receivers now. Shotgun. Draws back to throw. Has time. Fires deep down the middle of the field. It hits the hands of Amarian Stewart, but is knocked out by the defender. And Michigan's going to go 3 and out to start the game. They're going to send out the punt team.
Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time. The Fighting Illini take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not great. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays, and so
Illinois drops back to pass, stepping up in the pocket collapsing, fires deep down the middle, hits the hands, knocked out by the defender. Shamari Earls on the tackle, incomplete, 2nd and 10. Illinois in shotgun, 4 receivers, 2 spread to either side, drops back, blitz by Michigan, pocket collapsing, he's running, and he's tackled, sacked by Marquise Lightfoot for a loss of 4. Marquise Lightfoot engaged with the right tackle, beats his man, gets around him with a nice swim move, chases the quarterback down from behind, sack. Now they're back at the 37-yard line, 3rd and 14. Shotgun now, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Drops back to throw. Pocket collapsing. He's hit as he throws. He still gets the pass off, catches it. Receiver runs up the left sideline. He's pushed out at the 50-yard line, 4th and 1, and Illinois is going to punt. The punt is up. It's high. It's going towards the sideline, out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Bryce Underwood comes out under center, 2 tight ends on the line, wing formation, 1 receiver to either side, hands it to Smothers. Smothers runs up the middle, gets across the 20, first down, tackled at the 21, 1st and 10 Michigan. Underwood under center now, power I formation. 3 backs behind him. Hands it to Longoria. Longoria runs right, gets through the line, only 2 yards on the gain before he's taken down at the 23. Empty backfield for Underwood, 4 receivers spread wide left, 1 right. Micah Tees, the receiver on the right-hand side, looking to throw on the short pass to the receiver left side. I couldn't see which receiver that was that caught it, but they got a gain of 8 yards, 3rd and 2 Michigan. I formation, 1 receiver to either side, tight to the line. Hands it off to the running back. Smothers met immediately in the backfield. No gain on the play, 4th and 2, and Michigan's going to punt again.
The Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the second
the
time
kick is up.
Kick it away.
It's going to be fair caught at the 32-yard line. Illinois in shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Michigan with 5 in the box. Hands it to the running back. Runs right, met just after the line, only a gain of 1, 2nd and 9 Illinois, 33-yard line. Shotgun, 4 receivers. Blitz by Michigan. Fires over the middle, and it's intercepted by Cole Sullivan, the will linebacker for Michigan. Gets it back to the 10, to the 5, tackled at the 4. Michigan ball, and Underwood will take over on the 4-yard line. 1st and goal to go. Cole Sullivan, the will linebacker, senior player, with the key interception to hopefully get the first points of the game.
They are so opportunistic on that side.
Sitting just at the apex of 2 crossing routes and was able to jump the pass. Underwood and shotgun, split backs, hands it to the running back, runs right, Smothers, gets back to the line, nothing more, 2nd and goal. Shotgun, split backs again, 3 receivers. Hands it again to Smothers. Smothers running right. This time gets maybe a yard on the play, 3rd and goal. Under center now. Single tailback, 2 tight ends in the line, 1 receiver to either side, tight. Draws back to throw. Underwood fires left, out route to Andrew Marsh in the end zone, caught, touchdown. Touchdown Michigan, Underwood to Marsh, and Michigan gets the first points of the game.
Because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And
kick is up. It's good.
The first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped.
Kickoff brought back to the 17-yard line. Illinois in shotgun, 2 receivers, 2 tight ends.
Finding themselves down 7-0.
Blitz by Michigan. It's a handoff on the sweep. Caught behind the line, loss of 3, 14-yard line, 2nd and 13. Shotgun now, 4 receivers for Illinois, single tailback. Michigan with 6 guys on the line. Only rushing 4. It's another handoff. It's a draw play. Michigan not fooled. Gets another 4-yard loss on Illinois. Brings them back to the 10-yard line. 3rd and 17. Illinois now with the receiver in motion. Shotgun drops back to throw. 3rd and long. Pocket collapsing. There's a flag. He's sacked from behind by Lightfoot. The flag looks like it's on Illinois. The play will likely stand, and it'll be 4th down. Holding, and as expected, Michigan's going to decline and take the result of the play. That will make Illinois have to punt out of their own end zone. The kick is up. It gets across the 50, taken at the 42. It's going to be returned by Amarian Stewart. Gets just across the 50, back to the 48. And Bryce will come out in shotgun, split backs, 3 receivers. Drops back to throw, pocket collapsing, dirts it, incomplete. Hit as he threw, but was able to get the pass off, so there's no loss of yardage. Shotgun now, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Drops back to throw. Quick pass over the middle, up the seam. Hits the hands of the stop receiver, Amarian Stewart. Knocked out by the hit. Incomplete, 3rd and 10. Michigan's offense has not been able to get anything going so far this game. Pass up the middle, caught by Amarian Stewart on a slant route. First down. That's going to be the first completed pass of the game, first down pass of the game. Empty backfield for Underwood. Shotgun, quick pass over the middle, knocked down by the defender. He's lucky that didn't get intercepted. Bryce has got to make better decisions with the ball. Under center, I formation, wing formation, 3 tight ends. Hands it to Longoria. Longoria running left, stumbles in the backfield, able to get back to the line. Nothing more. It'll be 3rd and 10 for Michigan. Shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Draws back to throw. Fires down the field. And it's dropped, incomplete. It'll be 4th and 10. They're going to send out Otis Beck for a huge kick. This is going to be from the 36-yard line. It's up. It's got the distance. It's good. And Otis Beck stays perfect on the season and adds another 3 points for Michigan to put them up 10-0.
Get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field. You're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hands it off. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Sack by Marquise Lightfoot, his 3rd of the game, is going to drop the Illini back to the 28-yard lines. It'll be 2nd and 18 with a minute left in the first quarter.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names. And Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL.
Draws back to throw under pressure. Hit as he throws, gets the pass off. It's caught, but he's tackled at the 33, 3rd and 14 for Illinois. Shotgun, receivers, trips left, single tailback. Quick pass to the back out of the backfield, almost swatted down. Catches it, gain of 6, but it's back to the 38, but it's going to be 4th and 8 for the Illini, and they'll punt, but that's the end of the first quarter.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field.
Fair catch called for at the 17-yard line. Underwood comes out in shotgun, dual backs, 3 receivers. Michigan still up by 10. Start of the second quarter, Underwood hands it off to Smothers. Smothers runs left, hit, fumbles it, but it looked like he was able to recover his own fumble. His knee was down, though. They should overturn this. That should not be a fumble. See, look, knee down, boom, and then it came out.
So after reviewing the
they did overturn it.
Evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn.
All right, shotgun for 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, tight formation, quick pass over the middle. Marsh caught, but it's no gain on the play. Empty backfield, 5 receivers. Bryce Underwood has got to get this offense going. Looking to throw, scrambling. Bryce is keeping it, and he just runs out of bounds for a loss of 1. With that, I will be back, guys. I need to go get something to drink.
They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And he goes down again. That has been the story, and that has been the struggle for this offense early in this game so far. They cannot keep their quarterback standing on their feet. They had already given up 3 sacks early. That's the 4th now in this game. They don't have a chance to win this one if they can't start pass protecting up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turn.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Blasted as he lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They're going to run it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 11 over Missouri. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one?
And I'm back. Came back in the room just in time to see the touchdown run by Hollywood Smothers to put Michigan up 17-0. Illinois drops back on the play action, fires over the middle, and it's knocked out by the hit. 3rd and 10 for Illinois. Shotgun, 4 receivers, 2 to either side. 5 on the line for Michigan. Quick pass on the RPO. Caught. Gets it to the 13-yard line, gain of 2. It'll be 4th and 8, and the Fighting Illini are going to punt. I said Bryce needed to get the offense going, and it looks like he did while I was away. Kick is fair caught at the 40-yard line. Bryce and shotgun, split backs, 3 receivers.
To the ground with the back.
There we go. Diego Longoria gets a nice run across to the opponent's 36-yard line. 1st and 10, Michigan.
The Wolverines will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Bryce and shotgun, 3 receivers. Slot receiver goes in motion. Bryce throws to the sideline, laser to his receiver, but he's clobbered by the defender in midair and knocked to the turf, incomplete. 2nd and 10, Bryce, shotgun, 3 receivers, looking to throw. Quick pass to the back, out of the backfield, Smothers catches it, but it's going to be a loss of 5. It's going to be 3rd and 15. Bryson shotgun, 3 receivers, single tailback. Maybe I just need to exit the room because apparently he plays better when I'm not watching. Deep pass down back corner of the end zone. Hits Micah Tease in the hands, but he drops it incomplete. They're going to send out Otis Beck for a 57-yard field goal. And it's good. Again, this kicker is insanely good, man. It's perfect. He never misses. I didn't think we could get a better kicker beyond after we had Dom Zavada. I was wrong.
You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field.
Illinois at the 16, receiver in motion, hands it to the running back. Met at the line, gain of 3, Marquise Lightfoot on the tackle. Shotgun, 4 receivers, 3 to the right, 1 wide left. Blitz by Michigan. Quick RPO pass to the tight end. Caught, first down. Gets it to the 28-yard line. Stauffer with the reception. Shotgun, 4 receivers. Blitz by Michigan. Read option, QB keeps it. Met by Cole Sullivan, gain of 2. 2nd and 8 from the 30. 3 receivers, bunch tight left, 1 wide right. Shotgun, Illinois. Takes the snap, hands it to the running back. Up the middle, cuts right. Keeps going, gets the first down, taken down at the 38. 1st and 10, Illini. Shotgun now, 3 receivers, tight end. Fakes the handoff. QB keeps it on the read option. Great decision. Gets it down to the 50. First down. Tackled at the opponent's 49. 2-minute warning in the first half. Shotgun, 3 receivers, bunch tight left, 1 wide right. Dropping back to throw. Pass over to the left. It's caught. Only a gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7, opponent's 46. Shotgun, 3 receivers. 4 receivers. Steps up in the pocket. Hit from behind as he throws. Still gets it downfield. Caught at the 20. It's going to be a huge first down for Illinois. In scoring position now, and Michigan's going to take a timeout. Shotgun, 3 receivers, tight, trips left, 1 wide right. Hands it to the running back. Up the middle, gain of 9. And we've got an injury, John Forster.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone.
2nd and 1 now.
Pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
3 receivers, shotgun, Illinois. Hands it to the running back. On the draw, gets back to the line. Gets the first down. Michigan's going to use their second timeout. Shotgun now, 3 receivers, Illini. Pistol, I'm sorry. QB keeps it on the fake handoff, but he's met immediately by the defender and taken down for a loss. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 13. Pistol now, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Drops back to throw. Pocket collapsing, under pressure, he's scrambling backwards, and he's taken down at the 23 for a sack. 3rd and goal to go from the 23-yard line. What a reversal of momentum. Newton, the quarterback, pocket started to collapse, started to panic. David Stone in pursuit takes him down. And it's a 3rd and 23. Shotgun, 4 receivers. Drops back to throw. DB blitz by Michigan. Gets the deep pass off back corner of the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Wow. Same play that Michigan ran earlier. Michigan, Micah Tease gets it knocked out. And Illinois' receiver catches it without a problem.
They put the drive together. They score here at the end of
fucking
the first
EA.
half now. In the second half,
EA
they
doing
need a lot
EA
more of
bullshit.
this, and they're going to have to go tempo. They're going to have to stay aggressive, but maybe this gives them the confidence they need to stage a comeback. We'll see.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits those uprights right in half. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Snagged in the middle. It's Marsh. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Cleescorn. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to respond to
half
a
in the
message
books,
there.
and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring game.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit.
1 second, guys. I got a situation I got to handle.
Pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes.
All right, sorry, I'm back, guys.
Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary.
3rd and 13,
Guys that can
Illinois.
win one-on-one, and guys that change
Following
and force
another
you
sack by
to
Marquise
have
Lightfoot.
to adapt for them. You need to
And now a sack by Lugard Edekpaye. The 8th sack of the game for the Michigan Wolverines.
You have to imagine the game plan.
That defensive line is eating.
I gotta come out and throw the football successfully.
It's a buffet for the Wolverines.
They do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Going with the
Shotgun split backs, hands it off to Longoria. Longoria on the sweep, cuts it back up the seam. Huge gain by Diego Longoria. Gets it all the way down to the Illinois' 37-yard line. First down, Michigan.
Explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so
Under
good
center
in
now,
space.
single
He's
back,
got
3
shiftiness.
receivers.
He can make guys miss, and if this guy gets
4
into the second
receivers.
level, watch out. He can
Hands
hit
it to
a home
Smothers. Smothers met in the backfield. Gets it just back to the line. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now. 3 receivers. Spread wide right. Quick pass to the tight end underneath. Caught. Gets it to the first down marker. Taken down at the 26. 1st and 10. Shotgun split backs now. 3 receivers.
Handoff from the gun.
Hands it off to Smothers. Up the seam. Gain of 9. Making players miss. Juking and spinning around. Hard to bring down. Smothers with the big gain. Shotgun slot left. Quick RPO pass to the tight end. Prescorn gets the first down. Tackled at the 12. Under center now. Power I formation. 3 backs behind him. Smothers the tailback. Underwood with the handoff. Smothers runs left. Gets through the line. Gain of 2. And we've got an injury timeout for Angelo McCullum for the Illini. Hopefully he's okay.
We'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first
wing
down.
formation, 3 tight ends on the line, 1 receiver left. Hands it to Smothers, runs left, jukes a defender, tries to get around another defender. Gain of 8, taken down at the 4. 3rd and 2, empty backfield for Underwood. 5 receivers.
They'll throw on 3rd and short.
Quick pass underneath, caught.
Makes the catch.
It's going to be a touchdown for the Wolverines. Julian McFadden, I believe, number 83, on the touchdown catch.
Looking for the 2-point try.
Michigan going for a 2-point conversion here. Underwood under center, 2 receivers left, 2 tight ends on the line, looking to throw. Keeps it himself, reaches for the end zone, gets the 2-point conversion. Michigan goes up 28-7.
Is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21
with the handoff counter, cuts it back left, gets up the field, across the first down marker, tackled at the 27. Shotgun now, 4 receivers. Illini with the handoff, gets it across the line, gets maybe 4 on the run, taken down at the 31. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Shotgun now, 4 receivers, 3 wide right, 1 left.
Looking to throw, it's Newton.
Quick pass to the right sideline, overthrows his receiver, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 6 for Illinois. 3 receivers right, 1 left, 1 tailback, shotgun for Illinois. Tight end in motion, drops back to throw, rolling out to the right. Throws it on the run, catches it on the little dump-off pass. First down, and Ansung gets it to the 46-yard line. Colin Dixon with the catch. Pistol now, 3 receivers bunched tight left, 1 wide right, hands it to the running back, no, keeps it. Play action, under pressure, fires down the middle, and it's intercepted. Mason Curtis, the safety, intercepts the deep pass, and Michigan gets the turnover.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back there in deep in cover 3. He's got zone, he's got middle field responsibility, just watching the quarterback's eyes. He reads the throw, breaks on it. That's just too easy for him.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted.
Little scramble by Bryce, 2-yard gain.
And I like how they're letting
Shotgun, 3 receivers, tight formation. Looking to throw, fires to Smothers out of the backfield. Caught, gets it down to the 50-yard line. It'll be shy of the first down by 1 yard. 3rd and 1 Michigan. Shotgun now, trips right, single tight end on the line. Smothers motioning out of the backfield. Drops back to throw. Underwood, quick pass underneath to Andrew Marsh. Gets the first down, taken down at the 43. 1st and 10 Michigan. Under center, wing formation, 2 receivers left, 2 tight ends. Hands it off to Smothers. Smothers up the middle, cuts left, gets through a hole. Gain of 7. 35-yard line, 2nd and 3. I form, wing formation. Marsh spread out wide left. Fakes the handoff, play action. Fires to Prescorn. Caught at the 24-yard line. Prescorn steps out. 1st and 10 Michigan. Same formation but flipped. Marsh wide right. Short side of the field. Hands it to the running back. Running right. Smothers gets to the sideline. Gain of 5. Taken down at the 18. 2nd and 5 Michigan. 3 receivers spread. Trips left. Shotgun. Smothers the tailback. Bryce keeps it. Runs right. Tries to cut back up the middle. Gets it back to the line. Nothing more. No gain. 3rd and 5. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. start the fourth quarter. It'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Running back searching for a hole. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense.
Michigan's going to send out the punt team, the kick team, Otis Beck, for a 35-yarder. From the right hash, it's up, and it's good. Still perfect on the season.
And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Fielded in the end zone.
Kick brought out of the end zone, gets it back only to the 11.
Get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Shotgun, 3 receivers.
From the gun, the running back has it.
Hands it to the running back on the sweep. Gets around the right edge. Up the field. Gain of 5. 2nd and 5 Illini. Michigan loading up the line. Illini in shotgun. 4 receivers. Drops back to throw. No blitz by Michigan. Under pressure. Throws on the run. Gets it across to his receiver. Tackled at the 29. First and 10 Illini.
Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Dixon. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Pistol now. Illini hands it off. No fake. Play action. Steps up in the pocket. Fires right. Knocked down by the defender. Cole Sullivan on the deflection. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Blitz by Michigan. Pocket collapsing a little bit. Quarterback trying to scramble. Buys time, gets the throw off to the left sideline. Caught. Steps out. And they're reviewing it. They said he had reception. Looks like he has reception to me, has the reception to me. Or has possession, excuse me. Has possession. I don't think they're going to overturn this. They're not. It's 1st and 10 Illini at the 41. Pistol, 3 receivers tight right, 1 wide left. Short side of the field for the 1 receiver on the left. Quick pass to the right, and it's dropped by the receiver. 2nd and 10. Pistol, 2 receivers tight left, 1 right. Drops back to throw, steps up in the pocket. Knocked down by Cole Sullivan, 3rd and 10. Shotgun, 3 receivers bunched right, 1 left. Under pressure, screen pass, hits the running back, he catches it, up the sideline, jukes a defender, gets it across the first down line, and taken down at the 48. First down, Illini.
That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front.
Great blocking on that screen pass there.
Did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the tight end.
Tight end in motion, draws back to pass. Under pressure, throws it, caught at across the 30 to the 25, taking it down at the 22, Illini. 1st and 10, Illini, 4 receivers in the pistol. Drops back to throw. Fires over the middle, it's caught, taken across the 10-yard line, down at the 9, 1st and goal. Again in pistol, 2 tight ends on the line, 1 receiver to either side. Hands it off to the running back, running right, spins around a defender, met at the 5, taken down at the 4, 2nd and goal. Under center now, single tailback, 2 tight ends, jumbo set offensive line, 2 receivers. Running left, gets around the edge, and touchdown Illini.
Takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here comes the 2-point try.
Illini going for the 2-point conversion here.
Here's the snap.
Drops back to throw, and he's sacked. No good on the conversion. That's Michigan's 8th sack of the day. Wendell Gregory this time.
The deficit is huge. This one is all
Illini going for the onside kick. It's recovered by Michigan.
Grab the football and the hands team gets the job done. So here comes
Looked like Dante Ahmad on the recovery.
Jesse, they had to kick
Underwood
a
comes
field
out
goal
under
last
center,
night.
3 receivers. Single tailback, hands it off. Smothers with the handoff, gets only a yard on the run. 2nd and 9. Underwood and shotgun, duo backs, Smothers and Longoria, 3 receivers, hands it to Smothers. Smothers up the middle, tackled at the 35. That's a gain of 6. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, single tailback, Smothers. Direct snap to Smothers. Gets around the right edge, gets a block by Sprague, but a defender in the backfield takes him down at the 36, loss of 2, and Andrew Sprague is down. He's holding his leg.
But you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen,
Michigan gets the kick, adds 3 points to their total. Otis Beck still perfect on the season.
Big right now. I got to think Cobb County is ready to party long into the night.
Illini takes the kick in the end zone. They're going to kneel it down. Last time they brought it out, only got to the 11. This time they've learned better. Bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Shotgun, 4 receivers. Quick RPO pass to the tight end. Breaks 1 tackle. Taken down at the 33. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Newton shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Hands it to the running back. No, keeps it himself. QB running it. Met at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Illinois. 3.5 minutes left on the clock. Newton in shotgun, 3 receivers. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Under pressure from behind, gets it off. Over the middle, caught, across the midfield. Taken down at the 41-yard line of Michigan. First and 10 for Illinois. Shotgun, 3 receivers.
To the air, it's Newton.
Newton looking to throw, steps up in the pocket, quick pass over the middle, caught. Just shy of the first down. It'll be 2nd and inches, and now we got another injured Wolverine, Ted Hammond. With these injuries, I'm thinking about bringing in the backups. If Illinois scores here, though, I can't afford to bring the starters out. Shotgun, takes a snap, hands it to the running back. Running back running left, gets through the line, and he fumbles. It looks like Illinois recovered it.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials
I think he was down.
have a second look.
I think his knee was down.
So the officials take a
All right, 1st and 10, Illini, 20-yard line.
overturn the call.
3 receivers, shotgun. Drops back to throw.
First down.
Scrambling out of the pocket, fires on the run. Hits the receiver in the end zone, drops it, incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Shotgun, 4 receivers, looking to throw. Over the middle, and it's intercepted by Cole Sullivan. Cole Sullivan with the interception up the sideline, gets it back across the 30, tackled at the 34, and it's Michigan ball. All right, I'm going to put the backups in now.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
All right, let's put in Bryce Baker for this one. I'm going to put in Longoria and Trout. Well, no, we'll just keep Smothers at 2nd. Let's see. We'll put Murph and McFadden. Stewart and Hall, Harpering and Browder, Babalola and Jordan, Willett, and Simonson, Strayhorn, Gash and Simonson, Hunley and Wolf, put in Zulu and Baxter, Edekpaye and Brooks, Hammond and Marshall, Odin, Groves and Carver. Actually, we'll put Carver in over Groves. Kiernan, Liggins and Sanders, Edmund and Metcalf, Curtis, Young and Bodner, McFadden and Murph. No, wait, Stewart will still stay because those two got receiver 1 and 2. Put Baxter in it for rush. Alright, and we'll let them finish out the game.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative.
Longoria gets back to the line on the run, 2nd and 10. Baker and shotgun, duo backs, 3 receivers.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able
Hands
to
it to Longoria. Longoria up the middle, through the line, gain of about 7. Gain of 8, 3rd and 2. Shotgun, single tailback, 3 receivers plus the tight end, makes 4. Hands it to Longoria, gets across the line, 1st down across midfield, tackled at the 48-yard line. Shotgun, 4 receivers, including the tight end. Baker in the backfield, Longoria the tailback. Hands it to Longoria. Longoria cuts up the middle, gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Just running the clock out here. Shotgun, dual backs, 3 receivers. Baker with the handoff to Longoria up the middle, gain of 1, 3rd and 6. Baker in shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end in line. And they're just going to run the timeout. That's going to be game.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important.
Let's look at the stats for the game. So Michigan with 14 first downs, Illinois 19. Total offense, Illinois 265, Michigan 237. Total plays ran, Illinois 59 to Michigan's 55. Yards per play, Illinois 4.5 to Michigan 4.3. Run game, Michigan was 34 carries for 125 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3.7 yard average. Illinois not so successful on the ground, 28 carries, 36 yards, 1 touchdown, and an average of 1.3. Through the air, Michigan was 13 of 21 for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns with a 5.3 average. Illinois was 20 of 31 for 229 yards, 1 touchdown, and a 7.4 average. Third down conversions, Illinois was 4 of 10 for 40%, Michigan 5 of 13 for 38%. Fourth down conversions, Michigan was 1 of 2 for 50%. Illinois, there was no fourth down attempts. 2-point conversions, Michigan 1 of 1, Illinois 0 for 1. Red zone percentage, both teams were perfect. Michigan on 4 trips, Illinois on 2. Turnovers, Michigan won the differential in +4, where they had 0 turnovers. Illinois had 1 fumble lost and 3 interceptions. Punt return yards, Michigan had 15 to Illinois' 5. Kick return yards, Illinois 93 to Michigan's 35. Total yardage for the game, Illinois 363 to Michigan 287. Punt average, Illinois 44.8, Michigan 41.3. No penalty yardage. Time of possession was almost even, with Michigan with a slight edge, 24 minutes and 33 seconds. Illinois 23 minutes 27 seconds. Michigan players' individual stats. Bryce Underwood, 13 of 21 for 112 yards, 2 touchdowns, 138.1 QB rating, and 61% completion percentage. In the run game, Hollywood Smothers, 22 carries, 50 yards, 1 touchdown. Diego Longoria, 9 carries, 73 yards. Bryce Underwood, 3 carries, a net of 2 when you factor in sack yardage loss. Receiving, Brady Prieskorn, 5 catches, 51 yards. Andrew Marsh, 3 for 16 and a touchdown. Julian McFadden, 2 for 10 and a touchdown. And Marion Stewart, 2 for 28. And Hollywood Smothers, 1 for 7. Blocking, we had 1 sack attributed to the offensive line. That was to the center, Tree Babalod, who had 17 pancakes. Jesus. Ty Haywood had 22. Defensive stats, our tackles leader was Deshaun Spears, the safety. TFL's leader, Marquise Lightfoot, was 7. And I'm sorry, Spears had 11 to lead the team on tackles. Sacks leader, Marquise Lightfoot, had 6 sacks. David Stone and Lugard Edekpaye each recorded 1. Cole Sullivan had 2 interceptions. Mason Curtis had 1. PBUs, leaders were split 3 apiece by Shamari Earls and Cole Sullivan. Forced fumble 1 by Marquise Lightfoot, 1 recovered by Lugard Edekpaye. Otis Beck, our kicker, was once again perfect, 4 of 4 from the field with a long of 58 and 2 for 2 extra points. Our punter had 3 punts, 124 yards, an average of 41.3. Kick returns, Dante Ahmad had 3 for 35 with a long of 18. And punt return, Marion Stewart had 2 for 15. Alright, let's exit back to the dashboard so we can advance the week and see what changes in the rankings, if anything. And we did level up our coach. That's good. Oh, I meant to say, Bryce Underwood set the Michigan career passing record last week, and now Marquise Lightfoot has set the Michigan single-game sack record. He also set the Big Ten single-game sacks record. Let's go look at the records. Alright, let's see. We haven't set any national ones. Big Ten career, none that we've set. Single game, Marquise Lightfoot set the sacks record. And single season, he set the sacks record last year with 24. And then if we go to Michigan specifically, alright, so for the season, Bryce Underwood has 3,975 yards in 2026 for a season record. Bryce Underwood has, in 2026, had 30 touchdowns, set the record for touchdowns. Marquise Lightfoot set the record last season for 24 sacks. So both of those guys are chasing their own records this season. In a single game, Marquise Lightfoot set the single game sacks record this season with 6 in that last game. And then in career, Bryce Underwood has broken the career passing yards record, currently at 9,937 with a few more games to go. Let's spend our coach points. Alright, so we got this, so we want to increase XP. Do I have it on fastest for Coach XP? I should. I do. Okay. Alright, let's advance the week and see what changes. We're leaving this week ranked number 12. We've improved to 7-2. Alright, we got a commitment from 4-star defensive tackle Mello LaRoque out of Flossmoor, Illinois. Got one from 4-star linebacker Fanal Theus out of Orlando, Florida. Ramon Corliss, 4-star edge rusher out of Mission Viejo, California. We didn't lose on anybody. I thought we were going to lose Sherry to Miami, but we're in a recruiting battle, so that's actually a win. That we didn't lose out yet. Alright, unfortunately we have dropped in the ranking following that win. We are now 13th in the country. We've dropped behind Notre Dame, who's 9-1. And in the conference, we're still in 4th place. Alright. Well, that's the episode, guys. Maybe I'll do another one tonight to get this Michigan State game out of the way. But next time we'll pick up in Week 11, going on the road to East Lansing to take on Michigan State. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Follow me everywhere on social media at Kinetic615. If you get a moment, please take the time to look at the GoFundMe link. It should be pinned or listed in my YouTube channel bio. It's also pinned at the top of my X profile or Twitter profile. Again, that's at Kinetic615. Please take a moment to read through it, to see what's going on, and if you're able to help, please donate, even if it's $5, $10, doesn't matter, and share the link out. That also helps. Feel free to shoot me a message on X or on Discord at Kinetic615, and I'm happy to answer back if you have questions about the GoFundMe or want some transparency for it. Happy to answer any questions there as well. But as always, guys, I just want to end the show just with a reminder to be kind to other people, guys. To quote my friend Darren, it costs nothing to be kind. I know we're all sports fans and we're all gamers, and sometimes we get into the games, we get into the rivalries, and we get excited, we get passionate about it. But there's no excuse to get hateful, guys. There's no excuse to get disrespectful and mean. Let's enjoy it, even if we're on opposite sides of a game or on opposite sides of a rivalry. Let's enjoy our hobbies together and peacefully. And signing out, guys, as always, for me, it's Skull Vikes and Go Blue. Appreciate you.